Hello friends, today we are going to see the exercise of chapter 1 Introduction to our Constitution. Question number 1 is explain the following concepts. And the answer is provisions of the Constitution. A constitutional provision is a specially designated law within the nation's constitution. It is bound to carry out administration of the country as per the provisions of the Constitution. The provisions in the Constitution are the basic fundamental law of the land. The provisions in the Constitution are about different things. For example, citizenship, the right of citizens, the relation between citizens and the state, subject of the law to be made by the governments, elections, restrictions on government, jurisdiction of the states, etc. What is meant by provisions of the Constitution? A constitutional provision is a specially designated law within the nation's constitution. Means provision is a law or fundamental law. It is designated or designated in the nation's constitution. It is bound to carry out administration of the country as per the provisions of the constitutions. Means provisions of the constitutions is the guideline for the governance. The provisions in the constitution are the basic fundamental laws of the land. The provisions in the constitution are about different things, and the provisions are about citizenship, the right of citizens, the relation between citizens and the state, subject of the law and be made by governments, elections, restrictions on government, jurisdiction of the states, etc. These are the provisions of our Constitution. Question number 2 is Constitution Day. The Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted it on 26 November 1949. Therefore, 26 November is observed as the Constitution Day. Why 26 November is observed as a Constitution Day? Because the Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted it. Our whole Constitution was ready on the day of 26 November 1949. So on that day, Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted it. Means form it or publish it, or it is ready. It was ready on that day. That is why 26th November is observed as Constitution Day. Question 2. Discuss. A Constituent Assembly was established. The process of making the Indian Constitution started in 1946. The process of making the Indian Constitution started in 1946, before our independence. The leaders of the freedom movement insisted that independent India will be governed not only by the laws made by British, but by the laws made by Indians themselves. Means after independence, India will govern by the laws of only Indian laws, or laws are made by Indian themselves, not by British laws. So the committee was established to prepare the Constitution of independent India, and it came to be known as Constituent Assembly. Next, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is called the architect of Indian Constitution. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar handled the task of presenting the draft, answering the various questions raised on draft of the Constitution, presenting the word presenting come here. Which word come here? Presenting word come here. Here we will write presenting. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar done that work of presenting the draft or answering the various questions raised on the draft, making changes in draft as for the suggestion of the Constituent Assembly, and making every provision of the Constitution flawless Due to his contribution towards the making of the Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is called the architect of the Indian Constitution. His contribution is more than any one member of that committee or drafting committee. So, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is called the architect of the Indian Constitution because he has done more work for presenting the draft, answering the various questions raised on it, making changes in the draft, for ask for the suggestion of the Constituent Assembly. So, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar called the architect of the Constitution. Next question. What is included in the administration of the country? Following subjects are included in the administration of a country: defending of the boundaries, protecting the people from external aggressions, means neighboring countries, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, protection of the weaker section, making policies for the progress of women, children and the tribal people. These subjects are included in the administration of the country. Next question. Question 3. Choose the right option. Here I have not given you the options, I have directly given you answers. The constitution of this country is primarily unwritten. England. The constitution of England is not written. It is unwritten. Next question. Who was the president of the Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly. Who among there was not a member of Constituent Assembly? Mahatma Gandhi was not the member of Constituent Assembly. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. Answer the following questions. Question number 1 is, on what subject does the government have to make laws? Government has to make laws relating to several subjects such as defending the boundaries, protecting people from external aggression, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, protection of the weaker sections, making policies for the progress of the women, children and the tribal people. Government make laws on these subjects. Question number 2 is, why do we celebrate 26th January as Republic Day? Because the country began to govern according to the provisions of the Constitution from the 26th January 1950. The Indian Republic came into existence from this day. On which day? On 26 January 1950. Our Constitution or Indian Republic came into existence on 26 January 1950. From that day, therefore, the 26th January celebrated as Republic Day. Next question. What are the advantages of running a country as per the provisions of the Constitution? Following are the advantages of running a country as per the provisions of the Constitution. Because provisions reduce the possibility of the misuse of power and the authority government have been given. People's rights and freedoms are safeguarded, means rights or freedoms of people keep safe by the provisions. There is no scope for the misuse of power or high-handed administration when the administration is run with the guidance of provisions. Democracy is strengthened due to the increased participation of the people. Friends, this was the exercise of our lesson. You will write this exercise in your notebook. Thank you.